Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this one and they're going up. Incentives do not come much simpler or sweeter than that one. The Urbano Caldera, it really is a wonderful place to be. A ground graced by some of the greatest in Brazilian football, heroes and legends. So straight into the action. Madrid with just one principal objective. 90 minutes of action against opponents who will not give way. Fermin unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Good ball, good take. That's a cute ball. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And it's played in. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. That was mighty close. And reclaimed it in a trice. Played into space. Well, now here is a young man who really does seem to have the whole world at his feet. Lamine Yamal, a player of barely matched potential and indeed of barely matched expectation.
And the inevitable comparisons that go along with that, Peter.
And are those comparisons justified?
Well, from what I've seen of him so far, very much so. There's pace and great technique, but the most outstanding quality about him is his maturity, especially when it comes to making the right decisions. That's what sets him apart, for me anyway.
Surely he can't miss! Threatening run, but a measured piece of goalkeeping.
Peter, that's as decisive as it comes. The keeper got everything right in that instance.
Nunez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Madrid clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Yamal. Oh, some astute defending there. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Masuaku charging forward, the ball at his feet, and he's had it nicked away. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Just eases him off the ball. Fermin.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
It's a really well-measured ball, and he's picked it up out wide. Chance, surely! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Stood up well to him there. Pinches it off him. Now it's Darwin. And it's Lopez. It's a promising position. Delivers with whip. And he's being shifted off it. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Fermin. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Darwin. Fagioli. Shevchenko. Yamal receives it in a good position here. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Van Dijk makes the interception. Mbappe. Pass somewhat off target. Knocks it into space. Shevchenko plays it in. And he was alert to it. Ferran Torres. In engages and forces him off the ball. Marquinhos cuts out the pass. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. And that is expertly dealt with. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That is a great pick-out. Yamal, and he's found a way past. Gerrard deals with that comfortably. Chance here to counter. Oh, super find. And he was quick to react. That's headed upfield. That has not gone well. And it's Messi. And he plays one through.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made. I think... And the referee says that is that for the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Not too much so far to lift anybody off their seat.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Substituição no time do Santos. Camisa 14. Vai ser substituído pelo jogador camisa 22.
That gets us going once more. So neither side has yet broken through. Messi running with intent. Bobs him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Threads one in. Nice looking ball.
Santos have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Now it's Shevchenko. Now here's the delivery. Can he finish? Oh, it's gone in! There is your perfect party piece. It is what they called for. It is what they have been yearning for. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Substituição no time do Santos. Camisa 20. Camisa 18.
Santos are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted just yet.
And that's aimed into the middle. And the keeper gets his hands on it. It's a pretty loose pass. And It's lofted through here. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now, Mbappe! And that's a sharp finish. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
We're looking at a different game now.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
O'Reilly kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, easy pickings there. He can run onto that. Oh, that's fabulous. Shevchenko. Referee has just said play on. Shevchenko had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Ball's out once more. Darwin. Now that looks a decent ball. It's played through for him. Deftly away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Mbappe finds himself offside.
Teremos uma substituição.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Decent chance! Goal! Santos! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Santos leading now. He's had a shot! It's in! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. That was a given, it always was.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Santos now in a position far more desirable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Can he get on the end of this? Mbappe. Now it's Shevchenko. Simeone. Raya breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Rafinha. Rafinha going face-to-face with his great rival. Gerrard spots it and intercepts. Now it's Mbappe. No, that's been intercepted. Simeone might just make this. That looks a cracking ball. And the finish! Done delicately. Marquinhos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Shevchenko. Tacho concedes a free kick for that. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Oh, well hit, very well hit, actually. Madrid with the corner, they're first. Raya gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Santos have the chance to go the other way. He has found a way through. Masuaku has it out wide and in space. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Couldn't squeeze it through. De Bruyne looking understandably energised after his goal. Rafinha puts a cross in. Raya claims it, safe hands. And he welcomes it in. Ambitious ball here. And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Shevchenko. Searching pass he's played there. Shevchenko is in a really good position out wide. Mbappe.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Gerrard does really well to win the ball there. And time is up. Madrid pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this one and they're going up. Incentives do not come much simpler or sweeter than that one. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway. Madrid need all the support they can get here. To say this is crucial would be to understate massively. He's on it, can he get away? He won't be happy with that one. Now that's well seen too. And this is Batistuta. Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, what's he done? And he is Nunez!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Knocks it out wide. That's a cute ball. Dink through. Forlan. Baggio has it in a wide position. He's had it taken off him. Fagioli, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Real chance!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
So I'm assuming, Jim, that Roberto Baggio will be given freedom of the park.
I would think so, because if you tie him to a position, I think you take away his natural instinct.
And it's not just that he is such a great player, but others seem to get better around him.
Yeah, because he can...
Decent chance! Oh, it's gone in! And with that, they take a giant step towards the promised land. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Madrid penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, Peter, this now poses the question of stick or twist. Do they immediately go for another one, or sit back and wait patiently for the opportunity to break?
Well read, nice interception. Yamal, Fermin, shifted it to the flank. Nunez, and he's quick to get rid. And we have our very first corner. Hazard clears it away, takes a shot. No, not quite.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Not the most convincing of passes. That's good pressing, squeezing the play.
Barcelona definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Now it's Shevchenko. That's beautifully weighted. Oh, super ball. There's the shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, just look at the way the manager's berating his defence. If I was on that touchline, I'd be like that too.
Baggio going face-to-face with his great rival. And he's intervened well there. And it's Hazard. And this is Roberto Baggio. Shevchenko can be a real threat inside the box. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And Batistuta! It's in! Barcelona are back in business. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, terrible pass. And this is Shevchenko. Crossed in, and he shoots! It's off target and by quite a way.
Nunez completely showed too much of that to the keeper, and he'll be kicking himself for it.
Azar. And it's Forlan. And here's Batistuta. Nunez is onto this. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's a key interception. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Yamal. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Ferdinand makes the interception. Oh, this looks sharp. And he plays one through. Ferdinand, always a very imposing presence at the back. Koundé. Azar. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So, nothing in it, Jim. What do you think?
Well, it's been an exciting half, Peter, with each side having chances and good spells of possession. I'm hoping that both will keep this open approach.
Well, it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1. Second period then underway. Ferdinand. Here's Forlan. Ruben Neves. Mbappe. And he's worked it through. Bastoni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Not the most accurate pass. Fermin, who does have an assist to his name. Now it's Darwin. Now there's tries a shot! Azar.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's found a way through. And that should get the job done. Roberto Baggio. Madrid can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now it's Mbappe, distributed tidily. Looking to play him in. Oh, no joy this time. Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Fagioli has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
And he's had it nicked away. Nunez absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Oh, super find. He's shifting through the... shot at goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve. And there's the shot! Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, they've got it again. Nunez! We've got a goal! And they can dream again of a better life, of greater prestige. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And now he has two. Madrid have their lead. Forlan. And the return pass. Madrid perhaps contemplating their next change here. And this is Batistuta. Pinches it off him.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's Messi. And that was nowhere near his best. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Yamal. And he was quick to react. This is a promising build-up.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Forlan. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And it's Baggio. And this is Hazard. Now it's Darwin. And that has been cut short. Hazard. And here's Batistuta. And takes a shot! It's in! It's level again! What a match we have!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Corner number 2 then. In he goes again! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Madrid have their third corner. Punched away. Well, they want another corner, and it looks as though they're going to get it.
This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Surely now! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. Juke. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pass somewhat off target. Searching pass he's played there. Big chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Time for a change in personnel. Stood up well to him there. Knocks it into space.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Messi. That has not gone well. Nicked it back promptly. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Now it's Messi. Engages and forces him off the ball. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, that really did fly by. It's one of these games where everything progresses at 100 miles per hour, and at the end of it, this is what you can sometimes get. There may have been no winner, but still a tremendous watch.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. Madrid have yearned for this. Now they must earn it. If they can earn a point over the next 90 minutes, they are going up. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. There's the whistle, and here we go. Madrid need all the support they can get here. To say this is crucial would be to understate massively. Rashford. It's come to nothing. Nicely shaped ball. And here's Neymar. No outsmarting him this time. Now it's Darwin. Shevchenko. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I think a lot's going to depend on how much of a creative role this fella Arda Güler can play here, Peter. He's never one to shy away from getting on the ball. He has wonderful courage, and he's the go-to guy in this team. And it's always lovely when you're in the team and you know somebody is always looking to get on the ball. So his availability will be key.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Threads one in. Costa Curta makes the interception. Rashford. And he cuts out the supply. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Yamal wins the duel this time. Oh, a delicate chip through. Valverde picks it up now. Nunez. Gabriel getting this one clear. He's going to be disappointed with that. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Nicely weighted ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Olise is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Well read. Nice interception. And here's Nunez.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Ambitious ball here. And he's taking no chances there. Stood up well to him there. Now that's well seen too. It's a pretty loose pass. No, he's just misjudged that one. And that has been knocked clear. Rashford knocks it into space. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Gabriel getting this one clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, that's a key interception. Messi, nice physical challenge. Mbappe. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Hernandez. Ball played for Rashford. Just eases him off the ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And the pass is intercepted. Olise. Olise! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Aims beyond the defence. And that's an excellent interception. Hakimi. Olise. That's a good run he's making there. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Olise, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Now it's Lopez. Oh, super find. He's having a shot!
are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
He's got away with one there.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Messi. He's got away. Messi. Oh, chance, surely! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Shevchenko can be a real threat inside the box. Mbappe. Not the most accurate pass. And he gets rid in a hurry. And the whistle goes for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Madrid really have looked a bit disjointed to me. Their passing has let them down in key moments, but that's also due for the need of better movement to create more options in the danger areas, something the manager, I think, has to stress to them now.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So off we go again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
And Messi! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Messi is offering a right smile there.
It's a good run down the right. And this is Shevchenko. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts, looking to play him in. Shevchenko. Goulet. And it's Neymar. Can he get on the end of this? Nunez shapes to shoot! Oh, brilliant from Darwin Nunez! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Could it be coming? Is it coming? Those fans believe it just might be. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
If you have that good a connection, you know where that's going to end up, Peter. I think he knew the moment he caught it.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now.
Hakimi, nicely spread. And that is a little undercooked. Cleared without hesitation. And that's another good win of the ball. Well, there's a probing ball. Now he's got space here. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Tries to play it through. And there's the shot! And no mistake. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Madrid are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now he's running away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Looking for a runner. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Can he get it through? Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And it's Azar. Mohamed Salah, big chance! And the shot! And again, he is at his elastic best.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Madrid are looking to go forward now. Oh, well measured. Now it's Messi. Oh, this is a great position. What a save by David Raya!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
That's a delicate pass. Now it's Mohamed Salah, and this is Azar. He's shifting through the gears here. Vinicius Junior!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence. Barcelona are stuck in central station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they'd care to look.
Looking for the run. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And that is out of play.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Hazard. And he's had it nicked away. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's been cut out, well played. Nice looking ball. Madrid getting so close now, and importantly with this significant advantage. You would think this is it.
Well, late drama notwithstanding, Peter, but they've got this far because of their consistency, and I can't really see things changing.
Madrid will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. That pass has been well intercepted. That pass isn't the best. Just 5 minutes left. And it's Azar. Pass somewhat off target. Now, can they get him away? Short changes him with that pass. Looking for options for movement. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
That has not gone well. It's a searching pass. Zico. And the number on the board is 3. Now it's Mohamed Salah. A probing pass. No luck with that dink over the top. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A statement win on a crucial day, and now major tests await. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Madrid really were brilliant today, Peter. To produce a performance like this in a game that could have a massive outcome on the team's future. Those players have every reason to be proud of themselves and deserve every bit their status.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
En el marcador se puede ver información sobre las líneas de autobuses que cuentan con una parada en las inmediaciones del estadio.
Madrid are all smiles coming into this game. They've already secured their ticket to the promised land. This is effectively preparation for life in greener pastures. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle and here we go. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this guy, Donnarumma, is someone who's been predestined for greatness, Peter, and he hasn't disappointed. Immense in terms of shot stopping, we know that, but I think his distribution...
Tries a shot! Goal! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Liverpool finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Camavinga, Sucic, and Caicedo. And here's Kane. He might be in here. Kane proves just a little bit too strong. Liverpool have it back and can go again. Mbappe.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Nunez looking to receive it in space.
That's good defensive concentration.
Gabriel with the clearance. And it's Lopez.
Oh, great feat that.
Fermin! And he's stuck it away. Not one, but two. It is a dream start. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Just eases him off the ball. Camavinga was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And this is Kane, now it's Messi. Great defending, strong and determined. Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's there to clear it. Kane. Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Looking for a runner. Not the most accurate pass. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. No, it's come to nothing. Gabriel. Caicedo. Now it's Kane. Son Heung-min. Lovely bit of skill. Pass somewhat off target. Darwin. And no, that was never going to make it. Sucic.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
This might takes a shot! Well taken goal. Back to within one. Interesting. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Just one in it now.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Now it's Kane. Now it's Son Heung-min. Space for him to turn and look. And this is Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Tries to pass it through. That is ended up in no man's land. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Messi. And here's Kane. Knocks it out wide. Tries to play it through. Oh, he's played it in low. And that is well cleared. Alexander-Arnold receives it in a good... Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Yeah, this could well be defining when you're looking back on events.
Kane! Madrid looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Camavinga. And it's Van Dijk. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And this is Messi. And now they can clear their lines. Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Camavinga! And he thumps it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's had it taken off him. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Gabriel wins the duel this time. Vardiol. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Vermeer. So, a temporary halt to the action. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Madrid are leading by one in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. Away we go again. Pass is just off target. Oh, easy pickings there. Over to the right flank. Oh, important interception. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And Shevchenko! And he's there to get it away. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Messi. Turns back here, probably the best option. Now it's Shevchenko. Camavinga. He's a sharp little ball here. Messi. And he hits the net. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome...
Chance! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world. Van Dijk. And it's Sucic. He's had a shot! It's in! And the comeback is complete! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Liverpool have their lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Guardiola kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Deflected behind for a corner kick. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And he can clear it away. Gently done.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Looking for the run. O'Reilly. And a chance! Oh, this looks sharp.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now he's got space here. Chance to deliver.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
So we have movement on both benches.
Coming on the field is number 12. Substitutions taking place.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Now it's Messi. Can he get onto this?
Madrid really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Guardiola. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. No, that's been intercepted. Fermin. Now it's Simeone. Alexander-Arnold gets over and intercepts. Oh, can he get onto this? And here's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Alexander-Arnold.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Kane! Messi. Time is running out here.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
Big chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Number 22, Eduardo Camavinga. Coming on the field, number 11, Mikel Oyarzabal.
Kane.
Number 19, substitution.
That looks a cracking ball. Decent chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then.
Liverpool nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Now it's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Deep into stoppage time. Can he get it through? That ball looks a good one. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Can he finish? Oh, it's come loose. And it's Caicedo. And time is up. Madrid pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Madrid are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. There's the whistle, and here we go. The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest and a huge reputation for being a big game player.
Big games, 9 goals in 9 cup finals during his time in London. By any measure, those are pretty special numbers.
Why, he's very much adored.
Fagioli spots it and intercepts. Strong running down that left flank. No, that's been intercepted. Spread to the right. Cross to the back post. And that has earned a reprieve for the time. Oh, he's been caught napping. Yamal's cross. That is a brilliant interception. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Now it's Darwin. Now that looks a decent ball. Mbappe!
That has to be a lesson learned. You can't just blindly cross the ball into the box with no attacking presence.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And they've got a throw. Messi. Nicely shaped ball. That has not gone well. Madrid are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Looking for options for movement. Shevchenko! Now, who's going to be first to this? There will be a throw-in. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Nunez absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
It's a promising position. Oh, important interception. He's had a shot! Oh, it's gone in! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Madrid penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause. Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. That's good vision. And he's intervened well there. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona
Clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That's another chance! And he's found the net! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Yamal, now it's Drogba.
Barcelona genuinely seem like a side that's confident with the quality they have out wide. They certainly like their little intricate combinations and link-ups.
Well, that's the impression I'm getting.
Yeah, I think you'll want to make sure you give the opposition a different look with each attack. Variation, unpredictability, you know, that's always key to success.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Short changes him with that pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Trossard. Van Dijk makes the interception. Quality ball. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And this is Shevchenko. Shot a goal! Marvellous goal! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Madrid with the lead. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Looking for a runner. Van Dijk deals with that comfortably. Shevchenko, and a header! And there's his goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Well,
And that is indeed the final act. Madrid are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time. So we're into the second 45. Bellingham. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. He's got away. Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Now it's Darwin. That has ended up in no man's land. Bellingham. Knocks it into space. Trossard, and that's really well manoeuvred. Well, they've got it again. No, it's come to nothing. Oh, terrible pass. And the shot! And he scores! And they're back in front! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Madrid have their lead. He's in plenty of space here. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's a pretty loose pass. And the shot! And he makes no mistake. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
And yes, it's him again.
La asistencia a este partido
So again, we have parity.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Now it's Shevchenko. Vermin. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Well, what about it? Madrid certainly weren't expecting this. Not the most accurate pass. Nicely weighted ball, and that could set him on his way. That's an excellent interception. Valverde. Alexander-Arnold. That's destined for the flank. It's played through for him. Yamal, the man with such great vision.
Might want to be careful there.
Just eases him off the ball. Just about up to 75 minutes. Lopez. Real chance! And he couldn't finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Decent chance! Oh, he's done it! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? And that was as close to certain as can be.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Barcelona leading now.
Oh, that's tremendous. They've shown it again and again in this competition. They'll fight to the very end. You have to admire them for their spirit.
This looks promising.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's been won straight back. And that is well cleared. And that interception was most necessary. Good effort from distance. 5 minutes left on the clock. Now it's Mbappe. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Stood up well to him there. Nunez is onto this. And Shevchenko! That's a lovely, delicate pass.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Van Dijk. Tries to play it through. Simeone.
That's just playing it safe and simple. It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Madrid illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing. Well, how will we look back on that?